Right, okay, the upgrades are now finished, so I can carry on. First round this is. And I've also been on there and messed about and giving it a bit of a paint up as well while I'm at it. So, last goal of stage 1. Regera means rain. See what better way to test this fire machine out than an elimination between 8 Regeras. I've already done that on the last one. Make sure you win. Right, so let's have a look at these upgrades. Engine. Now this is where a lot of people are now going to be splitting who's getting, however many upgrades you can afford to buy or you want to buy. I'm going to probably virtually fully upgrade this because it's got to be the best car in the game for certain things. So I am going to have a right good spend up on this one. So second round for the engine, 40 gold. I'll have that. I know I'll also have that, 60 gold. So up to 423. Right, now this is what's going to put a lot of people off. Obviously that's not going to affect me at all. If it was 10 million, I'd still buy it because I've got nothing else to spend it on. But this is going to be difficult for a lot of people. That might be the stopping point where we had the gold just now. But for me, I'm going to carry on with that one as well. Let's have a look at the grip, shall we? Tyres. 32, that's pretty cheap. 48, that's cheap as well. Now if the last one's gold as well, I'm not going to do that. But it's not, it's racing dollars. So I'm definitely doing that. Brakes. That one's racing dollars, so I'm going to do that one. Can't do any more than that for now. Exhaust. $34 is good. I was actually expecting maybe, things like 140, 150 gold for a lot of this. And 2 days to finish that off with racing dollars. Lovely jubbly, as old Del Boy might say. Right, so suspension. That's only 35 gold as well. And in that, that's the last one, isn't it? Right, so that's going to be fully upgraded with racing dollars again. All good news for me. Body. Nice little 30 gold and some more racing dollars to spend. Still not making much of a dent, is it? Is that it? Right, so all these are going to be finished in 2. Oh, it's drivetrain, isn't it? Drivetrain, and that's racing dollars. So, for now, that's gone quite a long way already. So I'm not going to be able to upgrade much more now for 2 days. So I'm going to go on to this elimination now with 15 or 30 upgrades already. It's going to be one superb car, this. Right, now I did do this yesterday, or last night, whenever it was, early hours of this morning, and it was exactly the same race. Obviously I've got no idea where the braking points are and what have you yet. At least I stand out from the crowd now, I've painted it. That's one good thing about leaving a goal open for later on in the day also, is that you can then open it up and mess about doing some upgrades on it as well. . Well, this should be a bit of a walk in the park round here. This car seems to be, all of these Koenigsegg's and the Bugatti, they seem too big and bulky for little tracks like this. Because when you see YouTube clips of them, they're always, so look what it's like down the straight. They're always down some disused airfield. I brake a bit early for this one, I reckon. Well, I could have done a bit more there. And that's really what they seem to suit. Like dead straight, like runways is what they're built for by the look of them. I think I'll give that one little blast up down this straight in a minute again. I'm going to go straight off the track as well. I'm not going to have any issues about him catching me. See what he gets up to on here. And ease it nicely back onto the track. That was lucky, wasn't it? 390 I think that went up to. She's all cherry red now. Well, it looks cherry red on that screen anyway. Funny, on my tablet it looks that pale red, but on the screen that I play the game on, it looks like a cherry red. Oh, it's no good at donuts. Didn't think it would be somehow. This needs to be let loose on Le Mans. That is what this car is definitely built for. Those long straights on down the Mulsanne straights and then down towards Indy. That's what this car is definitely all about. It is going to be a nightmare around places like Melbourne and Dubai Hill and sort of little tiny fellas. Right, I'm going to service that for tomorrow, even though I don't really need it, but I'm going to do it anyway because why not? I know most of you have probably finished this first stage before me. Most people will jump in and do the first 3 goals all in one go, but the way I've done this is that I can get the second and third, and in a couple of cases even the 4th round upgrades on already. Are we getting any rewards today? We've got to be, haven't we? What delights are you going to give me? 5 gold. Well, that's the odd 5 out of the way. So we've got another 100 to come yet. All good news. And here's the woman of the hour, Mrs. Zoe Calvo. Thanks for the chance to get her hands on this glorious Zoe Calvo. I guess it's a fair trade since I taught you everything you know about. He taught himself up, didn't he? Oh, I don't know that boy, honestly. Right, so we've got a new young bit of stuff in the game. It is good to finally meet you, Will R. I have seen your race a few times. I know you've got skills. How about you and Eric meet me back here tomorrow so we can race some more? Tell you what, leave Eric at home. That's more like it. Right, see you tomorrow for stage 2. That's it going to be. It's 24 hours between each stage on this one, which is unusual because they're normally over midnight for each person, local time. But this is changed on this one. It's 24 hours between each stage, as long as you start that stage at that time. See you tomorrow. Cheers.